Welcome back to League 3, Shattered Relics. That was apparently my 100th Slayer task. Down here finishing the Blue Dragons task I got. So I could get some Slayer XP while I was at Vorkath. Collecting baby dragon bones for the next thing I'm doing. Old Bertus here has a thing we need. We're going to give him 5 dragon stones. Because we have them available. And it will save us quite a few dragon bones. With the temple coin, can't go that way. That is part of the reason we're doing this entire thing here. We want to get in there to the sacred bone burner. And the only way in there is to get this key. It's a coin and a key. We need this coin key to get another key, because that's a task. Now we're in here, we can open the gate. Just all around, fantastic dungeon design. Now that we're in there, we just need to grab some dragon bones, teleport straight back, super convenient, and use the bones on the altar here. Since we gave the dragon stones instead of killing that guy, or I guess the demon that's possessing him, we get to get prayer experience right from the start here, instead of having to waste another 100 bones. And we don't need to fight the red dragons or anything, because we already have the bones in the bank. Don't even have to pick up the key. There is 25 league points for obtaining the temple key. And I'm going to use this to unlock all the doors here. Not that I necessarily intend to do much down here in the Fourth House dungeon. But it's just nice to have. Unlocked. And the other one over here will be unlocked. All sorts of cool stuff down here. And now, it's all open. Unfortunately, this key doesn't open the grubby chest an infinite amount of times. That'd be a little overpowered. Next target, Lizard Men Shamans. On a Slayer task. All sorts of good stuff, which could theoretically be AFK, but we will see. We've got fast metabolism and Draken's Touch. Should be pretty solid. The Bow of Feridian, very strong too. We'll see how quickly our prayer drains. We might be better off just not using Eagle Eye. That ends up helping us to maintain prayer here. Because the goal here is maximum AFK-ness. And we only have the prayer restoring, not the prayer decreasing. So let's see how this goes. Would probably be better with a below pipe and an anguish, but I don't have those. So I'm just gonna try this out. Dragon Warhammer. On kill count, some tiny number. 14. Okay, That's outrageous, is what that is. And a hard task. As hard task is also what that is. So, cool. I can work with that. I brought this ring to alch some stuff. Yeah. Dragon Warhammer. It is 3 times more common. But that's still a lot more common than that. That's outrageous. Let's just drop some of these things. Alright, well. That's not the only reason that you would kill Lizardmen Shamans. It's pretty AFK. Put on Eagle Eye sometimes probably be better. But yeah, Dragon Warhammer. Why not? Why not? There is the medium task for 100 Lizardman Shaman kills. I don't think it's really worth it to stay here at this point. Just because the next League task is at like 500. And we already have the Dragon Warhammer, so I think it's probably best that we move on to something else. Moving on to Basilisk Knights. Apparently knives are pretty good here, so I'm going to use up all these random rune knives P++ that I had. And then after that, it's Armadillo Crossbow. A slightly different setup here. Maximizing the prayer and additional superior creatures. Full knife's edge, a bit of double tap. And we should be good to go in the prayer department. Since we have some absolute unit going on, we need to use rapid heal, or we will not have enough hit points to re-up the divine potions. But overall, this should work out nicely. Need to be a little careful going inside this room to pick up drops, since we're going to be sitting at less than 10 HP for the most part. But this should be a better use of our time than staying at Lizardmen Shamans, at least. Here's a superior. See how much Slayer experience this is going to be. It's a very high level of superior for 89,000 Slayer XP. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is a pretty good amount of Slayer. There is 25 million fishing experience. Elite task, 125 points, yada yada. Look at all this neat stuff I dredged up. That's totally going to be useful in the last few days that this account exists. Anyways, back to the basilisks. 25 million Slayer experience. Bound to happen eventually here, as we keep fighting various things on Slayer task. And it's still going to be useful, just for the damage boost and all that. So this is not the end of our Slayer experience, but it is the end of getting points for Slayer experience. We will see how much higher that gets as we continue doing Slayer tasks. 25 million range experience. Yep. 25 million. And with that, there's really no reason to continue using ranged here. I think I can get a significantly better setup with melee. And also that would help because we don't have max melee XP yet. So I'm going to go get that all switched out. There is an elite task for 50 superiors. That is one of the main reasons I'm rocking the superior tracking fragment here. Haven't gotten any more of the superior uniques. There are tasks for more of those. So, definitely going to keep this on while doing anything that can give me some superiors here. That is a good task to get out of the way. And 25 million strength experience. We're getting just a ton of experience here at Basilisk Knights. But now, we're switching to the Cudgel. It's ever so slightly worse than the Zamorak and Hasta for this. But it's probably worthwhile, because all the extra smithing, the extra strength XP doesn't help us at all. Also, here's an Eternal Gem. That's unfortunate. That is the super rare we already have from superiors. Oh well. Finished another Slayer task here, so we have to go and get another one. We're a little bit dry on the drop here. Where are we at? Like 687. Okay, a little bit more than a little bit. Like that's twice as much. But hey, the drops are decent. XP is fine. Really can't complain too much. And 25 million defense experience. Was already pretty close to that before we started just focusing on it instead of getting 1/3 of the normal XP on shared. So now that's done too. Another 125 points. These guys have a lot of health, which is nice. Lets us hit nice big numbers without getting too much overkill. I could definitely have been doing other things to get this experience, but this is fine. Oh, that was very close. The Basilisk Jaw collected. That took far more kills than it really necessarily needed to, but we got it. We were here for over 900 kills for a presumably 1 in 333 drop on task. But it's over. We have collected the Basilisk Jaw. How many kills do we have left on the task now? 29. Oh, we still have options to get some stuff from the superiors. And we're very close to the end of the attack experience, so I think I'll just ride out the end of this task. 25 million attack experience. It really is just that easy. And now I guess the correct choice would be to go kill the regular basilisks for the end of my task here. We've gotten plenty of loot, and we can speed up the end of this very easily. I'm gonna climb up these steps. Why not? Unlike the Basilisk Knights, these guys only attack with melee and have significantly less hit points. So we're going to annihilate the end of this task. And then we get to go use the Basilisk Jaw. You need to talk to Olaf the Bard in order to put a jaw on your helmet. Because why not? There is the Nay, it's not face guard. 125 points. And we used up all of the ranged defense, strength, and attack experience getting it. But that worked out. every strength bonus is a nice thing to have when it gets amplified by all the other set effects and fragments. So that is fantastic. As far as 25 mils we have left, all that's left is prayer, rune crafting, construction, hunter, crafting, thieving, and that's it. With the amount of time left, probably not going to get all those done. And I've got other things I'd like to cross off the list. But we've completed many tasks here. Many juicy 125 points. So it's time to start randomly flailing around, completing any tasks that I can come up with. Next time. Goodbye.